have a chance. Richarlison cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05 Blast here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In today's episode, we're going to be doing Liverpool taking on Manchester United. Of course, Arsenal got the job done against Fulham and many of you think that the title race is going to be in Arsenal's hand. But there's still a chance for Liverpool to actually catch up with Arsenal, of course. Of course, they have a game in hand. But all they have to do is beat their bitter rivals Manchester United. There's only then they could actually be in the title race. So right now they're 4 points behind us with a game in hand, of course. We're completely top of the table. I don't want to be biased here, but just want to say it. But yeah, I mean, I am an Arsenal fan and you should know by now, but still. So basically, Arsenal got the win against Fulham and Man City got a win against Everton. So they're actually cruising. However, Liverpool, if they get a win here, they actually stay in second place with 1 point behind Arsenal, of course. So yeah. Manchester United, on the other hand, needs to get a win so they don't have to be, embarrassed like they usually do. Of course, this is not the real Manchester United we once knew. The team that dominates the Premier League for literally almost, for more than 3 decades actually. Because, of course, they've started their dominance since the 90s. Early 90s to literally to early 2010s. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to Anfield to see Liverpool take on Manchester United. Alright guys, we're here at Anfield to see Liverpool and Manchester United play at this very wonderful atmosphere here. And of course you can see the flags, the Liverpool flags, and of course it is there to remind our lads who they're playing for and to remind the opposition who they're playing against. Of course, the wise quote by one of the special player here. But of course, Liverpool, the defending champions, take on Manchester United, who are looking for a rebuild after a disastrous performance last season around. But of course, Liverpool, they've been the better side, of course, for a very long time. But can Liverpool replicate it? They are still 4 points behind Arsenal. And this could be something sensational if they get a win here. Because if they do, they can still put pressure on Arsenal at the end of match week 8 or so. So yeah. The supporters here at Anfield, it is really magnificent. Of course, the players are shaking hands before they commence. Virgil van Dijk, the captain, taking on Bruno Fernandes, the Man United captain. Manchester United are really... They've already lost key players. I mean, Lisandro Martinez is no longer there. They have Sean Laments, but in this universal, I don't know how you call it still. But as you can see, the starting line for Liverpool: Alisson in goal, Jeremy Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, and Hugo Ekitike. Arne Slot's the manager, and then Manchester United starting 11. Of course, they have Andre Onana, with of course Harry Maguire, Matis De Ligt, Patrick Dorgu, Lenny Yoro, Nusair Masraoui, Ugarte, Fernandes, Cunha, Højlund, and Mbeumo. And of course, Ruben Amorim is the manager for Manchester United. But given the fact is that both these sides are bitter rivals for a very long time. In the 90s, Manchester United have dominated against Liverpool, but in the maybe late 2010s to early 2020s, Liverpool have been dominating over Manchester United. And of course, Liverpool kick off here. But as you can see, both these sides, they're looking for an astounding win here, especially Manchester United if they really want to stay in the title race. If not, at least try to fight for Europe. Anyway, here's Matheus Cunha. He has the ball. Trying to get into the wing, but he actually finds Bruno Fernandes, who tries to find the player, but of course a wonderful tackle here. And now here's Hugo Ekitike. He finds Mo Salah, who has been sensational as a player. He finds Hugo Ekitike, who finds Wirtz. Still Florian Wirtz. But somehow a tackle by Manchester United gets the pressure away from them. Now here's Harry Maguire. He finds Nusair Masraoui. Still Maguire. Maguire finds Bruno Fernandes. Here's Patrick Dorgu. Dorgu finds Cunha. Cunha has been sensational. Of course, he has history in scoring against Liverpool, as of course he was a Wolverhampton Wanderers player. So imagine if this could actually motivate Matheus Cunha here. But still, Liverpool are on the attack, and Andre Onana makes a vital save, because that could have been a disaster if Manchester United could not get this one. Anyway, here's Manuel Ugarte, who finds Rasmus Højlund, who makes a wonderful pass to Matheus Cunha. Still Cunha. Cunha finds... Is that Højlund? I'm not sure, but Alisson has made a vital save. The most important thing is that Alisson has made a vital save here. And now here's a corner kick here for Manchester United, sorry. And that's a wonderful header by who else? Harry Maguire, but just sailed past the goal. It was a wonderful cross by Bruno Fernandes and a wonderful header by Harry Maguire, only for it to not reach the goal. Sailed past the keeper, but just not in the right direction. And it's going to be a goal kick here for Liverpool. Both these sides are really instrumental. I keep on saying this because, like I told you before, both these sides have played against each other for a very long time. And I don't want to repeat this. 90s, it was Manchester United's era. Late 2010s to early 2020s, it was Liverpool's. But can Liverpool score the opening goal? Yes, they can. And who else but Mohamed Salah to open the score sheet for Liverpool? He has been the dominating player since he has arrived Liverpool. Scored a record-breaking 32 goals in his first season. And then to actually dominate Premier League by storm is completely monumental. In my opinion, he's actually the best. He actually came close to win the Ballon d'Or, but, well, Lamine Yamal actually came second place, but he's pretty good. If it wasn't for Salah to lose against PSG in the Champions League, Salah would have actually won the Ballon d'Or. But you just never know. He's actually scored the opening goal to give Liverpool the lead. And as it stands, if they actually keep on performing like this, Liverpool might actually put pressure on Arsenal at the end of match week 8. But Manchester United are not giving up. Because remember the last time these two sides met at Anfield, United managed to score the equalising goal just at the stroke. Well, basically at the end, like at the stroke of full time, I would say. And United had the chance to actually steal the game from Liverpool. But Harry Maguire's shot was wide. Because of this, Liverpool were kind of lucky that they actually got a draw against United. But it was their game, honestly. It was played at Anfield. They should have won it. But right now, they're actually leading. Now here's Ugarte, who finds Mbeumo. Brian Mbeumo. Still Mbeumo. Finds Ugarte. Still Ugarte. Still Manuel Ugarte. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Still Bruno Fernandes, who makes a wonderful pass to Mazraoui. A bit of tiki-taka here from Manchester United. And that was an opening chance here. Who else but Rasmus Højlund to try to give the equalising here for to try and score the equalising goal for Man United. But what a save from Alisson. Literally took 37 milliseconds or 37 seconds, whatever, to actually make a vital save. How quick is Alisson? And it's going to be a corner kick here for Manchester United here. He decides to go long despite the player coming in for, trying to get it from a short pass. Now here's Florian Wirtz. He finds Cody Gakpo, the Dutchman. Makes a good cross. Only for the header to be a tame effort. There's none other than Hugo Ekitike, the leading goal scorer here for Liverpool. Well, we don't know if he's a leading goal scorer, but in my opinion, he is. I mean, I forgot to remind you, Liverpool have actually lost 2 games, and that's the reason why they're not on top of the table. They've lost to Crystal Palace and Chelsea, whom they should have beaten them on paper. Of course, Crystal Palace, they are a very good side, honestly, but Liverpool should have beaten them. And Chelsea, they are the mid-table Mandems. But still, Chelsea have owned them at Stamford Bridge. But can Liverpool try to turn things around and avenge their 2-game losing streak here? We just don't know. Can they avenge their back-to-back defeats? We'll just never know. Now here's Bruno Fernandes. Still Fernandes, but a wonderful block here from who else? Frimpong. Here's Ekitike. Ekitike makes a wonderful pass. It was probably like a chip pass to Mohamed Salah. He's looking for it to cross. He does eventually cross it, but Man United get this one out of there. But it's still with Liverpool. Here's Gakpo. Still Cody Gakpo. He finds Milos Kerkez. But what a defensive performance here by none other than Nusair Masraoui. He finds Mbeumo. Mbeumo finds Ugarte. Still Ugarte. Ugarte finds Bruno Fernandes. Finds Patrick Dorgu, the Dane. The Dane finds Cunha. And it's going to be a corner kick. Is it a corner kick or not? It is. And Bruno Fernandes is taking the most important corner kick here. Can he inspire Man United to score the equalizing goal? It was a wonderful header, but it was poor effort here. And Liverpool managed to get this one away. Now here's Florian Wirtz. Still Wirtz. Still Wirtz. Still Florian Wirtz. He finds Frimpong. But United get this one away. It's half-time already.
PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes due to power saving settings.
Alright, sorry about the PS5 situation. But as you can see right here, it's already half-time with Liverpool having a 1-0 lead over Man United thanks to a performance by Mohamed Salah. Sorry guys, I kind of have to touch the PS5 controller here. Because sometimes these things happen. But first, let's take a look at the highlights here. Match recap, of course. In a minute. Oh, sorry. Yep. Here it is. Onslaught is kind of pressure, but you won't be pressured after what Liverpool did in the first half. Of course, the game is already kicked off. It was an opportunity for Manchester United to score the goal. Rasmus Højlund had the opportunity to score the goal, but Alisson made a good save. And a most important one, by the way. And then a corner kick here for Manchester United. Harry Maguire had the opportunity to score it with a header, but just couldn't find the target. He has been sensational and in terms of playing in front. And then, of course, Mohamed Salah, the player to score the opening goal and to differentiate between these two sides. And then, of course, Rasmus Højlund had the opportunity to score the equalizing goal. Alisson made a vital save, by the way. And that was it. That was the first half already done. We're going to take a look at the shots, match facts already. And Manchester United, despite the possession advantage, Liverpool have been clinical. And you can see right here in the stats, possession-wise, shooting-wise, and of course, passing-wise. Of course, Liverpool 3 shots, 2 shots on target to United's 4 shots, 2 shots on target. Liverpool have basically been clinical defensively and offensively. So can't wait to see how things go in the second half. Alright, second half is already commenced. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Still Fernandes. Tries to get into the wing. He crosses it. But of course the Liverpool player manages to get this one away. But here's Harry Maguire. Manages to go in front. Finds Matheus Cunha. Still Cunha. Still Matheus Cunha. But what a tackle from Jeremy Frimpong. He finds Alisson, who's actually not playing because due to injury, and instead it's actually Mamardashvili. Could have actually made the changes here based on the injury updates. But given the fact that Liverpool have played against Man United, it still doesn't even matter if Mamardashvili plays or not. He has done so well playing for Georgia, so with that kind of motivation here, I'm pretty sure Liverpool will get the win. Now here's Ekitike. Ekitike finds Gravenberch. Still Gravenberch. Gravenberch finds Kirkes. Liverpool trying to take things at ease because, of course, they're the ones that are leading. Now here's Salah. Salah finds Wirtz. Wirtz crosses it. And that was an opportunity for Hugo Ekitike, but it manages to sail past the keeper, but of course, off target. And of course, substitution here for both these sides. Gakpo comes off for Szoboszlai and Ugarte comes off for Casemiro. Of course, Szoboszlai has been the cult hero. Scored that free kick goal against Arsenal. I really don't want to bring this one up, but might as well do it. Everyone is talking about that wonderful free kick goal by Szoboszlai. But of course, not as wonderful as Zubimendi's goal against Nottingham Forest, who almost had the opportunity to go to Liverpool, but decides to stay at Sociedad. And that was actually a good decision by him because, I mean, despite Liverpool won the Premier League, Zubimendi wasn't actually ready. So, waited for one season, in comfort zone. And as soon as he was ready, he managed to make a move to the Premier League side. There's Arsenal. And Manchester United had the opportunity to score there, but off target. And of course, United have the substitution. Maguire comes off for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has been decent. Better than Kirkes. But can he implement this one? Alisson, of course. You know how he is. He goes short. He doesn't want Man United to get the possession here. Possession is what it matters here for Liverpool. Now here's Salah. He finds Ekitike. Ekitike finds Salah. Still Salah. Salah to Ekitike. Ekitike manages to slow play the ball and then manages to do the defender dirty there. And now here's Frimpong. He finds Wirtz to Ekitike. Ekitike tries to find, but Man United defenders were all over him. And he crumbled under pressure and Man United get this one away. But it's still with Liverpool. Szoboszlai has it. But United get this one. Now here's Bruno Fernandes, who finds Casemiro. Finds Mbuemo. Still Mbuemo. Mbuemo to Cunha. But Cunha's cross was kind of deflected by none other than Frimpong. Now here's Wirtz. Still Wirtz. Wirtz finds Salah. Salah to Frimpong. Frimpong to Wirtz. Wirtz to Ekitike. Still Ekitike. Liverpool are trying to control the field of play here, which is what they're actually doing. Of course, they have more pass accuracy than United but United has made more passes than Liverpool. But in terms of pass accuracy, they've been clinical. Now here's Luke Shaw. Manchester United are trying to find their way back into the game, but Liverpool's defense and their midfield is what denies Manchester United from coming back here. Now here's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw finds Euro, then he finds De Ligt, then to Cunha, then back to De Ligt. De Ligt finds Mazraoui. Trying to do a bit of tiki-taka here. Mazraoui. And a bit of tiki-taka kind of waste a bit of play, and that's what Liverpool are trying to hope for it. It's still them. Szoboszlai finds Kirkes. Kirkes decides to actually go for himself. He could have actually passed it, but he decides to go for himself. Florian Wirtz finds Salah. Salah finds Wirtz. McAllister. But United get this one away. Onana with it. Dogu. Dogu finds Shaw. Shaw finds Fernandes. They're actually playing pretty slow, and that's not what United really wanted to do here. They need to find their way back into the game. They can only draw this game. Mind you that. But United are literally all under pressure. And this fourth official is, of course, 1 minute of added time. I don't think United are going to come back here based on how passively they're playing. But Liverpool have got the job done, beating United 1-0. A bit of a defensive masterclass, I would say, here for Liverpool. Despite that opening goal by Salah. Would this actually be the predicted scoreline? We don't know. But doesn't matter. Salah would obviously be the man of the match since he did score the opening goal of that game. And none of the players could actually score the goal despite him being on the score sheet. But as you can see, Liverpool get the job done, beating United 1-0. We're going to take a look at the match recap, but I'm pretty sure second half did not have plenty of action. So we're going to take a look at the match facts here. But first, of course, the Premier League trophy is still their legendary AI. We don't care about that. Match facts, of course. United still have the possession, but of course, they've got an extra shot. So did Liverpool. Like I said, second half was completely nothing. But we're gonna still take a look at the highlights. I mean, the highlights is what. Of course, we're gonna take a look at the Cunha shot in the 63rd minute. Of course, Gakpo. We'll take a look at Cody Gakpo's shot. Of course, Gakpo had the opportunity to score from a header. Pretty close. Nearly. Onana really got lucky there. We'll take a look at it again because it was Salah that orchestrated the pass. He actually found Wirtz. And then, of course, Gakpo had the opportunity to score from a header, but just missed the cutting edge. Lacked the cutting edge. But then, of course, the opportunity here for Matheus Cunha. They had the opportunities here. Cunha's shot was completely way off target. But we'll still take a look at it. It was worthy of an effort. Frimpong did well to actually put him off there. And that was literally an opportunity for Man United to score the equalizing goal. And ever since that, there have been no plenty of action. It's all been basically tiki-taka, defensive masterclass here. Playing the haram ball tactics. And that's all. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to show you. This would be the predicted scoreline. But we just don't know. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. And we'll be back for our next FC26 or FC25 gameplay. Goodbye. Hello, guys. We're back. And just as we witnessed, this game was completely... It was the best. That rivalry, of course, made sure that this would never be... It would always be breathtaking whenever you see that game. And Liverpool made sure that they got a win and made sure that they would keep pressure against Arsenal, of course, in terms of, potential title race here by getting the job done against Man United, their bitter rivals, 1-0. Don't get me wrong, Man United had the possession advantage and they, of course, had more chances than Liverpool, but they just lacked the cutting edge. And even though they actually had the chance to actually score the equalizing goal, Alisson completely made a clutch performance, made vital saves. He was literally a brick wall. But Liverpool, they literally were dominant, had a clinical performance, even though it was not a convincing one. Still, it counts. And then they did so well defensively and, of course, midfield way. They deserve to win this one. And as it stands, if they actually do what they, in real life, if they actually do what they did in the prediction one in real life, I have a feeling they can actually put the pressure till the last match week. We just don't know. It's early days, but we just don't know. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. I can't wait to upload more FC26 gameplays, especially a new tournament which will be coming soon. I won't tell you the name of the tournament, but I mean, eventually, I've already told you in the community post, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. So Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.